I usually just take it on a short little road test. As long as you know the vehicle's drivable. In this case, there's nothing really going on with this vehicle. Make sure, you're looking for, strange noises, transmission shifting correctly. Typically, you can tell if the AC's working or not working. Flashlights that may come on, only when you're moving. Sometimes ABS lights are like that. So if the vehicle doesn't have any, if there's no complaints about any specific type of drivability concern, you at least want to drive maybe a mile. Just a short enough distance where you can feel it shift all the way into high gear, and fast enough where if there's a wheel bearing that might be howling or something like that, it's it's going to be identified. Like if the steering wheel's not centered, stuff like that. Once you get back to a safe spot, you can take a picture or get a picture of everything that you notice. Brakes that may be squeaking. I've seen all kinds of stuff. I've seen cars that were stuck in limp mode. All this kind of stuff is through experience. You're kind of looking for gauges that are responding properly. We've seen a lot of older vehicles where the speedometer doesn't work. If you see the spare tire pressure is low, then go fill it up. Toyotas have that, Lexus. The only thing going on with this truck is the maintenance required light is on. So I am going to go back to the oil section on the under hood. I'm going to take a picture of that maintenance required light. That way we can estimate an oil change. If I'm driving a customer's car, I really try not to touch anything. I don't even like moving the seat if I don't have to. And from here, I'm just going to go to the most critical section of the DVI, is actual summary and making sure that all my suggestions are correct. So before I turn this off, I'm gonna get a picture of that maintenance required light. I'm gonna make it a red. My drop down is engine oil recommended is the first one. The most common ones we usually put on the front. So we're just gonna recommend oil change, and then from there, vehicle options, go to summary. And make sure everything is correct. The estimated side, that's for our estimator. He's gonna mark those. I got my battery, I got my oil change, my washer filler, even though that we're not gonna charge anything for that. The front brake, coolant's a little low, cabin filters right at the border. And you can even go through your greens, everything that you found that's good, and make sure you're not forgetting about something. Just take a few minutes. And at that point, once you're satisfied with your inspection, you would hit it complete, and then go talk to service writers and let them know what you found.